Hello? Hello. Hey Pete, how's it going? Hello, hello, hello. How's your day going? Pretty good? My day's been going good. Yeah. Good afternoon, Pete. How are you? Let us continue. 'Cause things need to get done soon. Ugh. I'm pretty good. Had a good day. Pretty good day. Yeah. Laying down for an afternoon nap. Is that why you tuned in? Naps are good. I just can't nap too often or else I feel like really gross after and not productive at all. But naps are good. Wow, I lost my train of thought. What am I looking for? My brushes. Cool. I was working on like the collar area last night. I think we're doing okay so far. All right. Let's take a look. That has to have more of an edge. So let's try to find that color. Maybe over here. Close enough. Back to brush. And we are drawing a line. Here we go. Okay, right over here, maybe? There. Yeah. Cool. Done. Okay, good night, guys. No. I don't sleep much at night, so I make up for it with a nap during the day. That makes sense. Naps throughout. This painting is looking pretty awesome now, thank you. I'm really liking how it's turning out so far. I think with the other ones I was just getting really frustrated, but this one has been frustrating in a good way, if that makes sense. Like, I appreciate the frustration with this one because I'm learning something. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so with the color, what were we looking at? That part was smudged out. So this part actually has to be darker, it looks like. Yeah, maybe. Nope, wrong shape. What am I looking at? Defining this edge here for sure. And then it kind of like tapers in. Wrong angle though. Should that color line be lower? Yes, it should be around here. So let's move that. Sorry, larger brush. Maybe. Am I seeing that completely wrong? Maybe just a little bit. There. No? Maybe? No? No. Okay, back to brush. And let's see. Okay. That part goes up, but it's still kind of looking flat over here. let me turn off that for a second. More of a line. And then that has a bit more shadow. Trying to suggest fabric is kind of tricky. And like the wrinkles in fabric and stuff like that. Okay. I feel like that has to come forward a little bit. I'm just being super picky at this point. Right. More texture here, I guess. So let's eye drop. Sure, let's go with that color. Can't really see what's going on. Down here, what are we looking at? Opacity down. Okay, we have that shadow. Where does this cut off? Around here. So there's still stitching here. And stitching there. Stitching goes kind of up a little bit. Sure. Kind of here. Kind of here? Maybe? And then a gradient here. Right. Yeah, because it's actually darker down here. And then like that, maybe? Alright, so oof. Cesar Antonio for hola, how's it going? I feel like I recognize your name. I can't quite remember. Give me 1 second. Merp. Yes, welcome back. Pretty sure I recognized your name. Yeah, welcome back. Hope you've been well. Hope your day's going well. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Midnight. Thank you. Hope your day's been well too. What happened to the music? There we go, where there's music. Every time like a song ends, it's like, wait, did it actually stop? What am I looking for? Cool. Alright, keep going. What am I missing? Just missing everything. I've been ignoring this side. Let's finish down here first. Assuming things. Okay. So it's gonna end around here, give or take. So we don't really need to do that so much. Right? this part is wrong. Let's hide the bird. Can I hide you? Where's the bird? Bird's up here. Okay, let's hide the bird. This shoulder pad thing is not in the right spot from when we initially drew it. So let me grab this color. Let's do near brush. Nope, let's not do near brush. Let's do bigger pencil. Yeah, okay, so smaller pencil. What am I looking at? So let's actually do this. So the orangey shoulder pad actually starts here. Right? It's more of that angle, and then it's like you have to break it down in shapes or angles. So first line, second line, so it's like 60 degrees maybe, I don't know. Line 1 over here, line 2, kind of like that. Okay, and then you have this one over here, but is that at the right spot? Assuming that that goes up, so it would be, if we're distancing it from the eye, it's roughly here. I think that's right. Sure. Okay, so if that's the general shape, then kind of tapers down. Is this point at the right spot? It's kind of far. Be more like here. Is that correct? Kind of like that. Nope. I'm telling you, curves are like the worst. Because it's like you know what the shape is. Like I can imagine just holding it, but actually drawing it. It's like understanding a shape is one thing, but being able to my brain. No, it's completely off. Let's backtrack. Okay, so it's like at this point I'm trying to distance myself from seeing 3D, and it's like, what shape is this in 2D, you know? So let's do a practice sketch over here. And it's like, that's a J shape, so it's kind of like, nope, doesn't have a point. I had it right the first time, like that. Kind of. And then that's a straight. Come on. Like that. Then you have your two whatever point things. I'm assuming these are like that, right? Am I not seeing that wrong? That edge needs to be right? No? Like let me do this. You take this, you free transform it, transform. Okay, so the transform tool thing, whatever button, is over here. And so we can do this. Press shift to keep the scale correct. And we're not warping it, never mind. Okay. I can barely see it. But anyways, there you go. Cool. It's not that dark, so we can blend it out later. Or just fill it in out. Okay. Give or take here-ish. Here-ish. Is it too big? Yeah, it is. So let's go over here. I don't know anymore. Howdy, Pearl. How's your day going? Nope, let's start over. Are you going to go and erase? Nope, I have to erase you. Cool. Let's go back here. What am I not seeing? Going well, that's good. Pretty good. Had a good day. Got some stuff done. I will work on Twitter tomorrow. Got my Instagram up if anyone's wondering. I still have to post the Apex characters, but yeah. You can check that out in the... If you're on mobile, you can, I think, swipe and you'll see all the informational bits. But if you're on PC, you just scroll down a little bit and then I have all my panels and stuff. But yeah, honestly, I don't use Twitter even like for my own personal use. I don't use Twitter that much. Very, very, very rarely. But Instagram I do. Half of the people I follow are foodies, so I just make myself hungry really late at night when I'm scrolling through. But I follow a lot of art people as well. Let's do this, because this is kind of bothering me already. I chose the wrong brush. Here we go. Let's grab that and go back to brush. Yeah, I'll keep that there. Don't exactly know what's gonna go on this side because I am putting the bird there. So let's do this for now. You don't use it for personal stuff, but it's fun to network with other streamers. That is true. Do most people use Twitter over Instagram? I'm just used to Instagram, that's why I worked on that first, I guess. My brain. Hold on. Let's go for a darker color and try to figure this shape out, because it is bothering me. It is very much bothering me. It should be up here. Like, you see this? See the edge of that? It's right here. It's supposed to be right here. Right? I don't know why I was thinking it was down here. Okay. So if that's right there, again, assuming that this is somewhat correct, and it's not, okay. Eyedropper tool. Over here, sure. Gonna hop over, cool. Have a good stream, Pearl. Ooh, green screen. Awesome. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good stream. Let me do this for you. Let me do this for you. I was just talking with Pearl about Twitter, and I actually don't use Twitter that much, for a lot of stuff, but that'll be tomorrow's project. Cause yeah, I set up Instagram today. Yep. Stripes. I wonder if I could draw stripes and then warp them. It's a possibility. That's a lot of stuff to manage. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. Just 4 things. That's not too bad. And definitely not going the Facebook route. I don't know that a lot of people do nowadays. Nowadays, I can't talk. I'm going to ease my way into it. Once I can manage my Instagram quickly and efficiently, I'll branch out. That makes sense. Feel very well is because I really love how you speak Spanish and you speak. I speak it very nice. I don't know any Spanish. I took French in high school. Yeah, the languages I know fluently are English, and then I'm like semi, but not really fluent in Cantonese, which is Chinese. I don't remember any of the French I took in high school, but I mean, like, I'd be able to pick out very few words if I heard it, and probably tell you if it was like a positive or negative statement. But yeah, I didn't learn any Spanish in school. So if you have any pointers, let me know. I feel like I should learn it. Yeah, that edge. I need to sneeze. Oh. Yeah, okay, this corner lines up with like here. Maybe. What's going on? Music, why? Are we still good? What's going on? There we go. Alright. That was weird. Alright. Cool. Alright. Here we go. What was I doing? Alright, over here. The bottom of that is at the right spot, so goes up like this. Might be exaggerating that point, and then it swoops down, so like that. Maybe. Close enough. This angle doesn't look quite right, so let's go down further. Maybe this shape should be a little more compact. This angle I think I got wrong. Should be up here. Let's grab that color and do that. Go a little bit darker. A little bit more green. No, not like that. Let's just blend that out. Sure. Sure, whatever. No, I did not want that. Let's turn down the opacity and just tint this area. Cool. Back to a regular brush. Going back here, and it was more like that angle, right? That one was roughly, yeah, okay. No? Yeah. Nope, hold on. There we go. Okay, and then so that area kind of goes like that. It's like I lost what part I was working on already. Here we go. Yeah. The color's an okay base. Let's actually change colors. It's let's go with that one. Back to brush. A little bit larger, and we'll just fill that in. Right. Have to make that 3-dimensional. It's like I've known enough French to kind of maybe guess what you're saying. Yeah, okay. So let's see. What's going on with my music today? Are we just in between songs? Is it not loading? What's going on? There we go. Alright. Sophie, Sophie, or Sophie. The first one. With a Y. Sofy. I suppose. Here, let me just do this. Boop. And because it's like APOSTROFY. So Sophie. Sort of. There's cat hair on my screen. Alright. Whew. Alright. Let's keep going. I'll get the gray color back. Because this corner needs... like, this whole edge needs to be defined from the background. So a good way to define edges is to like add more contrast right at the edge and then kind of blend it out, if that makes sense. This kind of has a pattern going for it, so going to attempt that. Any edges we don't get around to, I'll blend it out and then define the edge again. At least that's the plan. Yeah, okay. So there's some shadows here. I think, again, don't really know what I'm doing. More like that. Color-wise, like that's what I'm looking at right now. And sure. It's just whatever works. Let's get green. And it's not really, it's more of a gray green. I'm actually really tired right now. Your voice is soothing. You know the trick? I'm also tired. But thank you. Okay, so it's like bits of green here and there, and it's whatever at this point. It still looks flat, like there's no volume to this. I don't know if it's just because I know what color is underneath all of this, and that's why it's not standing out for me, but let's try to fill that in and get at least 2 tones going, because like you have that darker triangle here, which I think I've accomplished over here, and then this part over here. Yeah, maybe, yeah. This part needs to be green. Okay. This part needs to be green. Let's get a smaller brush. Just realized I need to finish this part up here. Boop. Boop. Hello, Captain Skelly. How are you? Hopefully your night's going well. This part needs to be green. Patchy up would be nice. I don't know why I'm stuffy all of a sudden. Let's actually extend that green to that line. Joe Cat, are you okay? Hold up. What happened? Didn't even mean to click your name. My name? What's going on? Hello, senpai. Jughead, I'm assuming you mean me? Or someone else in chat? Either way, it's really no worries. But hello, welcome everyone to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, senpai. Oh, well, I mean, like, you can totally be friends with Captain Skelly's really cool. He's a cool dude. But if you don't want to be friends with him, I'm sure he'd understand. Hello, hello, senpai. How's your stream? Friendly reminder to drink water, guys. It's good for you. Captain Skelly, go drink water. Live try. I feel like live dry could be taken a different way, but I have no clue what that way would be. It was good, senpai. Ended with a win. Yay! Congratulations! Congratulations! What color am I seeing? I feel like everything just has to be darker, you know? Darker or more gray? More gray. More gray? More green. More gray. Welcome to the stream where I say colors repeatedly. Repeatedly. I can't talk. Wow. Repeatedly. Joel underscore is underscore meh. Thank you for the follow. Kisses for you. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Come say hi in chat. We are super nice. Most of the time. But thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Excuse the sniffles. I feel like this is a bit better. You want kisses too, Big Rig? You can buy them with trophies. Tinkle, 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 tinkle. Big Rig, I think you were watching on your phone before, right? If I remember. But there should be a thing where you can... Oh, I can't quite remember. There should be a thing where it's not like you mouse over, but it's like you can see how many quote-unquote trophies or coins that you have based on how long you've been watching me, and you can redeem those for various things. I can't quite remember what it looks like on mobile. But I'm pretty sure you can see it. Might have to refresh, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I have more kisses up for grabs if you want to purchase them with your trophies. Otherwise, you could save up for like a personalized postcard or something. From me, from yours truly. Okay, this part's looking better. How much detail do I want to put into this side? Because I have the bird. I have the burb. Burb. Okay. I can't. Because I'm thinking, like, okay, because his arm is out most likely to hold the burb, but burb is not in the picture. So, if we put it there, I know theoretically a bird can stand in a lot of different places and angles and whatnot, but logically, where are the bird's feet gonna go? Right over here, isn't it? But then if it's here, then it might have to lean forward. So this angle for the bird is actually not correct because it's standing like over here. It's standing in midair if that's what we're... Or we change it, and so like instead of having his arm straight out to the side, it's more towards the camera. So theoretically, if his shoulder's over here, right, then you just bend his arm from here to here, and the bird would be sitting on that. I'm thinking about this too much. Are we happy with the bird? Sure. I might change the direction that the bird's looking at, actually. Because we're looking in, like, this direction. Do we want the bird looking in the same direction, too? Or do we want the bird looking at her? Right? I don't... Decisions. Wait, how many characters do you need left? Yeah, 2 after this, but I have a feeling this is still gonna take a while. But yes, we only have 2. And then I'm gonna start paneling my webcomic. I'm gonna take everything that I've learned, panel my webcomic, because we already have a script, and post that on most likely webtoons, line webtoons. Yeah, that's the plan. And then maybe in between we'll draw some other games. Like someone suggested, I think Mango suggested Horizons. That's a pretty game. He was playing it yesterday. And then Zelda was another game. Still need to finish this part. Assuming that the bird might change, we need to finish the background fully, and then we'll decide on the bird. So that's how it works, right? Alright. What am I doing? Let's go with that color, make it lighter, turn down the opacity, and do this. So, a assuming those angles are correct. Assuming, I don't think they are. It's like sometimes you get things right in the first go, and then other times it's just like, nope. You're totally not seeing this correct. Is that correct? No. It's close. Sorry, my chair is squeaky. It's pretty close, but not quite. Okay, so let's get back here, trying to define the edge. So, like, negative space, drawing 101. Look at your negative spaces, look at your angles. So, like, this angle, pretty decent, but it actually has to be further away from here, from that pipe thing. So it's more like here, right? And then that tapers up and over. That curve's kind of decent. Maybe not so pointed here. Again, I'm being super picky. But there. Sure, we'll go with that. Kind of. Yeah, I mean, it's close enough, right? Yeah, okay. Darker color right in here, looks like. Am I happy with this? Yeah, I'm hesitant to merge it down to the same layer though yet. Like, not quite yet. I want to be sure. Let's blend this out. Not that much. Wow. This, like that. There we go. My foot's asleep. Hold on. Okay. Ow. Oof. Alright, my ankle hurts. Alright, we're good. This is not correct. This space is too far. What if I do this? Excuse me. Oof. Alright. That. Sure. We'll go with that. These curves are really getting to me. It's like this whole thing should be a little bit higher. Yeah? Sniffles. This looks gross. Let's go back to that not orange color. Bigger brush. What am I doing? What am I doing? It's just like, let's start over. That's as far as it goes. Alright. So let's go here. And so being super indecisive about this. I'm sorry, guys. It's like this part has to be... Nope, not like that. Why? Why? Like this. Right? Okay. It's like if I'm having so much trouble with this part, I should just do a different part first and then come back to it. But no, I don't want to. Oh, come on. Sure, like this. With like this part, and then this part, and then like this. It kind of looks like a face. A little bit like a face. It's like it's not quite matching that one. Ooh, actually, no. If we're looking at that, this actually has to be lower. Great. Let's do this. Nope. Just draw the whole thing again. That's the easiest thing to do. So if we're looking straight across, bottom should be here. And then straight across, kind of here is that one. And then here is this one. So like that. Yeah, okay. So straight up, like that angle. And yeah, alright. I think we're doing better. Like this. Let's blend this out. Oh, my chair's squeaky. I'm sorry. Squeaky chair. This should be in a different spot. It's more like here. Yeah. Kind of like this. That doesn't look right. That still doesn't look right. What's wrong with this? Is it more like this? But then that doesn't look right. It's fine. Just keep going. Alright. Back to brush. Let's go back to that color. Go like this. just 'cause. And please tell me I'm on the right layer. Okay, yeah, I am. We'll blend this out a little bit more. I still don't know what I'm doing, but we're gonna go with it anyways. Excuse me. Oh, my nose. The sniffles. I apologize. I'm sorry for the sniffles. I'm sorry. Go for a brush again. And already getting sleepy, I see. Yeah, always senpai. You know me. Yawning constantly. I feel like things aren't looking quite right. You know? Okay. Nope. Woof. Here we go. Just blend it, it'll look fine. Just blend it out. Smaller brush, smaller brush. What am I doing? Here we go. Sure, kind of. We'll go with that. It is barely 10 for me. I know. It's just been it's been a good day. It's just been, I feel like I've been talking with a lot of people today. Like, I called a friend, kept him company for his drive back home from work. And then I called a couple other friends. So I feel like I've been talking a lot already today. And it's like socially tired too, a little bit. Not that it's like not that it's a bad thing for being socially tired. It was so good, and it's so close to home. It was so good. Oh, I walked in with Night Owl, and it's just like, so excited. I'm so much excited. So much excited. So excited. So wow. So much wow. So much wow. It was so good. It was delicious. I was so full after. I think that's our new favorite place now. This is why it looked kind of funky. Here we go. Bit better, but not really. Mingo, why are you crying? I don't know if that's an abbreviation. I can't read that. Oh, I see. Well, I mean, like, if you come to the West Coast, I know, Mango, you're going the opposite direction, but it was a spur of the moment thing. We just found it online. We're like, oh, it's so close. Let's go. Um, alright, I am back. Yep, still working on Bloodhound. He had another player, Mike, made an online fighting game show called The Excellent Adventures of Kutex and Mike Ross. Basically, Pog, PogChamp, Poggers, and my variation are emotes that express wow moments where they'd play Street Fighter 3 and 4 online against people. Just have fun. These fall in the category of Pog. Okay. Thank you. I am now educated. Wrong color. Darker color. Opacity down. Shade. Right? Yeah. Long story short, this one guy's made a funny face one time and someone saved it, re-uploaded it, received a lot of support, became a staple for epic gamer moments. There's a little tiny bit of red here. Tiny little bit. Go back here, go back over it. There we go. What? There's two captains, by the way, Mango. Don't get them confused. Excuse me. Big yawn. Which emote? Senpai, which emote are you talking about? Let's get some shading on the orange. It's weird because green and orange you wouldn't normally put together, but shading, like in my mind, this is how I view the shading. Phantom door, phantom door, phantom door. Phantom door and all the sniffles. Oh. Gotta blend it out, don't worry. Okay. And let's shade this part. It's like it just shade everything, just cover everything up. It's fine. Senpai, okay, one question about this emote. Do you see anything else than a drink on this bear's hand, or nah? There's a big controversy between it. It looks like ice cream. I see ice cream. Okay, how dare you have the view same view as me. That's okay. You're entitled to your own opinions just like everyone else. Thumbs up, yes. I guess. Oof. I'm not gonna read that. kidding. Don't mind me. Mango, how dare you? Okay. Over here. I'm just on edge for the moment. You never know when the hammer can fall. Well, too late now, senpai. You can't unsee it. It's ruined forever. Okay, let's get that shadow in. Uh-huh, yep, I'm sure. Not anymore, though. I don't think this is correct. It's close, but no, what's going on? It's more like that. Closer, perhaps, in this part. Nah, that's not bad. Alright, let's go with that. Damn, that clip's cool. Wait, Mango, are you downloading clips for Insta? And are you doing that on your phone? I'm just curious. I don't know if you left already. Never mind then. For clips and stuff. Oof, sorry. No, cause like for Instagram, I was trying to figure out like, cause I can't post. See, I'm gonna allow this. No, but with Instagram it's like mobile only, but like all my photos are on my computer, so it's like I have to send it to my phone or like hook it up via USB and then go through Instagram, because there's a way to cheat the desktop site to a mobile site in Chrome, but it doesn't give you the option of like, you know how you can like post multiple pictures as like a little album thing. Yeah, so it's like you have to go through your phone to post multiples, because I don't want to just post my drawings, I want to post the references as well. Google Photos is a good one. Just save them on cloud and download to your phone. I've been like USB cord, phone, computer, click and drag files to like my screenshot folder, and then uploading it from there. I know, senpai, you can't unsee it. Are we good? No, we're not. Working on shadows. That's what I was doing. Alright. More shadows. I mean, that works, but if you feel like just saving it to a cloud would be easier. I mean, it's really not that hard. I just have a folder in my desktop. I've had to do a lot with just my phone, so I can work with just about anything. Yeah, that makes sense. Excuse me. Let's get this shadow right. It's bothering me. I have a question. I can probably answer that if I look it up, but is this part, is it like a vest? So when the arm's down, does it not show as much? Okay, let's burb. When in doubt, just cover it with a bird. No. Sniffles. We are still on that layer. Have to do that tiny little highlight. Bigger little highlight. Sure. And then kind of like that. It's a little bit of a cylinder. Like this. Not quite like that. Okay, hold on. A little bit more. Sure. I don't feel like this angle is quite right yet. Let's go over here. It's like I completely covered something up. Yeah, I totally covered that part up. Yeah, okay, let's go over here and shade. I don't even know what I'm shading anymore. There we go. Blend whatever. Nope. Let's backtrack a little bit. Sure. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. It's coming out so good so far. Thank you, Senpai. Thank you. I was saying that with the other ones I got frustrated, but then I don't mind being frustrated here just because I'm so glad with how certain parts are turning out, and I'm taking that frustration as a learning process. So it's like I don't get this, but I'm learning from it, so I don't mind being frustrated. Captain Loaded, is that true? 30 feet of snow in one night? Really? Captain Loaded. 30 feet is a lot of snow. $30 seems like a lot of snow. No exaggeration at all, not even a little. Really? Really? That's a lot of snow. Oh, my nose. Don't get frustrated, take a little break here and there. I know. Thank you, senpai. It wasn't more like 10 inches. Captain Loaded, I don't know what you're talking about anymore. Do I believe you? Do I not? I'm so confused. I think I'm sniffly because my eyes are bugging me. Water break. Drink water, guys. Senpai, you've only seen snow 4 times in your life. Like, by snow, do you mean snow on the ground or snow ing? Or cumulative times you've seen snow? 3 times in Texas, 1 in Nevada. I don't think 30 feet in one night is possible. I was about to say Captain Loaded. I didn't mean to do that. Just blend down. This part. Needs to be green-ish. And patterned. Oh, my nose. My city got flooded a while back, covered so many houses. Was everything okay, senpai? I've never been... I mean, like, we didn't have a lot of flooding where I grew up because there were so many hills and we were, like, very close to the water. Not super close, but, like, a good, like, half-hour drive from the water. but Captain Loaded lied. That's deserving of the ultimate punishment. Timeout corner. Should come hang out and see Snows and Pie, but I think they're lying to us. Captain Loaded was exaggerating, and obviously, as he could not lie. I can't quite remember where you live, Captain Loaded. I just know that you're ahead of me time-wise. A lot of people lost their homes and lived in schools for a while, especially people in downtown. Wow. Was everyone okay with your bunch, senpai, like your family or where you're living? Hopefully things are okay. That sounds like you, Mango. Green. That shading was from the burb, so let's put that in over here. Yeah, not quite over here. Alright, so there we go. Grab that back to a normal size brush. Figure out what this line is. Is that a straight line? Sure. There we go. I never mentioned where I live, Sophie, but yeah, I'm an hour ahead. That's what I thought. You're either an hour or two. It didn't categorize you as the 3-hour ahead group in my mind. Yeah, we were fine, but it's crazy because you couldn't really see the city anymore because of how flooded it was, and people did die. It is, yeah. That's insane. Does something like that happen every season, or like every year? Or do you think it's gotten worse since you've lived there? Let's work on these. Yeah, okay, it won't really matter that much if we blur over the line, so to speak. Okay. Working with shadows first. Let's just kind of improv the stripes. Should have upgraded your element / wind resist stat. Let's try to get this right. Maybe it's like trying to figure out what direction things go. We get floods a lot when hurricanes hit, but we've never had one like that before. Hurricanes, I can't even imagine. Sucks because even you can predict what's coming, you never truly be fully prepared. I mean, we were prepared and stuff, but that thing was insane. Because, like, on the West Coast, where I'm from and where I live right now, growing up, we always had earthquake drills. So, I'm assuming you kind of had the same thing in school where you had, like, a hurricane drill, maybe? Like, what do you do in a hurricane? I have no clue. I know what to do in an earthquake, but I have no clue what to do in a hurricane situation. Music. Are you good? We are good. There we go. Sorry, just checking something. There was another one. Would you leave until it ended? We get earthquakes here and wildfires. I've seen videos of school drills for all the disasters. When you get the chance, search up Hurricane Harvey in Texas. Get images. I'll do that after stream. I feel like these are supposed to be closer together. Okay. No, it's just that hurricane. It's like one hurricane a year. I'm getting lazy with the stripes, and I feel like I need to sneeze. It's like suggesting volume with lines. How do you do that? What are you supposed to do? Like that? I'm not even looking at the reference anymore. I probably should. Upload the clips to YouTube and use documents. Get the vid to my phone to get better quality. Lines. Let us keep going. It's not a straight line. This is not looking correct at all. At this point, you've no need for a reference. You've got it. Thank you, Captain Loaded. Thank you. It's like a banana. How do you slice a banana? You can't get perfect circles every time you cut a banana. It's like, you know, there's the curve you have to account for, and then you get ovals. But these stripes are all like circles, so to speak, you know? This is gonna bug me. Circles. And then it's like also dependent on which way the circles are. I don't know anymore. Imagine circles. Not if I actually make them perfect circles, but you can't, because it's gonna be like a wedge, but you have circles on either side. Right? Or else you get an oval and then you just make it a circle, but then that's not making circles. Think circle. But then it's like that curve determines what angle this pipe is bending. So many things to think about. Who cuts their bananas sideways? I cut mine long ways. What about cereal? If you're adding banana slices to your cereal. Do you just cut the banana long ways? Peel bananas, peel bananas. It's like these lines determine what angle the tube is at. Because you can tell by the angle that this part is like bending towards the camera. Let's go backwards. Like here. That's actually too wide, I think. This is all supposed to be the same width. Maybe like that. Sort of. If I'm adding it to cereal, I hollow it out and use it as a straw. I'm gonna try cutting them sideways. Hi, Kentucky Badass. Welcome to the stream. Sounds fake, false. Through. THROUGH. Stripes. We're not erasing. Hold on. More stripes. Is that before or after you eat your peanut butter jelly and Captain Crunch sandwich? No, what you do is you take your banana, you cut it in half lengthwise, you scoop at the middle, you press Captain Crunch in the middle, cover it in peanut butter jelly, and then wrap that whole thing up in bread. And there's your sandwich. This is what happens when you don't have a kitchen. You have to get creative. Thank you for the heart, Captain Loaded. This looks funny. What happens if I just blend it out? Let's do that. No, actually, let's skip that for a second. Let's go to shading. Want a terrible example of how indecisive I can be? If we say no, will you still tell us? No, the correct answer, Captain Loaded, is it's up to you if you want to tell us or not. Let's shade this part. Just cover up everything. Cover up everything with shading. That's the way to go. And then do highlights. Highlights. Yes, because it's relevant. One time I didn't know if I wanted a PBJ or turkey cheese sandwich, so I had a PBJ turkey cheese sandwich. Did you put it in a panini at least to melt the cheese? Hey, I mean, like, it could work. You could turn it all like Thanksgiving-y, because the jelly could be like cranberry, with the turkey and then the cheese. Then the peanut butter could be like some sort of like toasted, salty peanut butter. It could work. You can make it work. Don't try to justify my culinary sins. I'm just saying, if you ever want to revisit that idea, it is doable. Easy thing to do would just be to do a stripe, but no. Let's do things the hard way. Like that. No, I don't like that. Hold on. You've had that sandwich like 3 times. Okay, are we talking like deli meat turkey? I'm assuming. If you're talking like making sandwiches and stuff. I think I have to adjust that edge. Looks okay. Let's go back and blend this part. Let's use the pencil as an eraser. Yeah, maybe. Kind of like that. Cool. Try adding jalapeno next time. Sliced turkey, ready for sandwich turkey, cheap turkey. I did once. I'm gonna go sleep, guys. Work awaits 5 hours. Good night. I mean, senpai, senpai, senpai. Good night, senpai. Good night, senpai. Get some sleep. Have a good day at work. Get some sleep, get some rest. Good night, senpai. I need that color again. And this is going to go here. Roughly. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll kind of go there. Arnold, I'll wake you up with a cute selfie of me drinking some orange juice. I don't know where that's coming from, Mango, but now I'm very curious. Orange juice and chocolate milk, if I had to guess. Orange juice and chocolate milk together? Because he and Panda are always telling me to drink OJ. Oh, I see. Let's get that in. He likes mixing things. Yeah, see, I mean, like, I know chocolate oranges or orange chocolate, whatever thing is gonna be a thing, but you can't just do straight up orange juice and dump it in chocolate milk. I feel like it would curdle and not be good. But at the same time, I don't like things going two ways, but it doesn't mean you have to mix everything together. Your sandwich story says otherwise, but I thought that was out of indecisiveness. Not necessarily putting things to waste. There's actually a little bit of shadow on that over here. Yeah. Then it gets darker here, so let's turn up the brush, turn down the opacity, and go like that. There we go. Are we done? No, we're not done because we have to do the hat and the bird. That side actually has to be a lot darker too. There we go. When I can't choose between two things, I either choose both or ignore both. It's a scary moment having to choose. When I was younger, I tried that once to see if it would make me throw up. To stay home from school, but it didn't help. I assume you still got an upset stomach, but not enough to not go to school. Do we do? We are getting there. Very, very slowly. I need to blend that. That's been sitting there the whole time and I haven't blended it. Turn the opacity down, brush size down, blend, blend. Those are stitching lines, so we'll leave those. There we go. Have two straight dads. Yo, how's it going? Hello, welcome to the stream. How's it going? No, it's actually fine. Oh, I see Joe finally followed. Hi, Street Dads. The squad's finally all here. Started from the bottom. Miles might become part of the squad soon, so we still need him, but everyone else is here. Cool. Miles is officially gonna be Oni-chan. Oni-chan? So we have Senpai, and then we have Miles Oni-chan. Then we have Mango Dada. Yes. Straight Dad, yo, trying to play Apex. Yay, Apex. I need to blend this out. It's like deciding where you want the focus to be. Captain Skelly, what can I be? I call Mango Kid Dai Dai because that's Cantonese for little brother. I thought, okay, Straight Dads, I thought trying to play Apex was a statement. I thought you were playing Apex and I said that was cool. Hey Arsenic Waffle, welcome back. How are you doing tonight? Waffle. But, have two straight dads. I actually don't play video games. But I really like the art and the characters and the lighting and the universe and all that stuff, so I decided to draw them. And this has been like 2 weeks. Pretty good, just got off work. Oh wow, that's pretty late to get off work. But welcome. Congratulations on finishing work. I knew it was a question and said she doesn't play, but got ignored. Gonna add another layer. Let's go with this color and figure out angles. Captain Skelly, I don't know what you want to be. I guess little brother. You could also be a Dai Dai, which is little brother in Cantonese. Usually it would be like, you'd like put a name and then the title. I could ramble about the different titles of family members in Cantonese. I don't know all of them, but it's specific to if it's like a younger sibling, older sibling. And then if you're talking about extended family, it's if it's on your mother's side or your father's side, those are two different terms. And then also if it's like your mother's older brother versus your mother's younger brother versus your dad's older brother or dad's younger brother, so it's like older uncle, younger uncle on your dad's side. So just by the title you could tell. Hello, Light Yagami. Please don't write my name. I'm innocent, I swear. Well, I mean, like, I'd have to look up how to write it in... Oh, like, yeah, okay, I got it. Death Note, got it. That's the one anime that I've watched multiple times. Death Note is such a good manga. They ruined it with the live action movies, in my opinion. Captain Loaded, a weeb. A weeb is... I don't know the exact definition, but they like anime. I'll leave it at that. Take a potato chip and eat it. That whole scene is like, my whole thought process was like, he's gonna throw away the monitor? Seriously? I like anime, but Death Note was what a guy I know. Manga educated me last time I asked what a weeb was. He gave up on watching the video. Death Note was one of the ones that, like... Because, like, the friend that recommended Death Note to me, she was, like, a huge fan. So I'm like, okay, I'll give this a shot, and watch the whole series with her, and then watch the whole series again with Night Owl in college, because he hadn't seen it. I'm like, you gotta see it. Yeah, one of the few animes that I've seen more than once. The other one would be Sword Art Online. That's another one I wouldn't mind watching again. For the third time, probably. The first season of Death Note was interesting, and then it was just like, okay, what else can they throw at the universe? I feel like I'm rambling. It's so good. I can't remember if I watched the second season or not. But yeah, that was a number of years ago. It's like 6 years ago almost that I watched Sword Art. Okay, right. That layer was going to be this. Okay, so let's figure out how far this goes. And then angles. Yeah. Which comment? Some people argue that it's 1 and 2 instead of season 1 and 2. Oh. But I mean, like, not to say that it's in the same universe, but it's in the same, like, real life universe, and it's a continuation of their lives, isn't it? Because it's not like, okay, like, the first anime I watched was Cardcaptor Sakura, and then they took those characters plus other Clamp series, and then they just dropped them all into another universe, the Tsubasa Reservoir. I don't know if you've watched that one, that's a couple years old too. And then recently they came out with like Cardcaptor Sakura, but Clear Cards. I haven't watched that one yet, but then it's like those were two separate series, the Tsubasa one and then the Cardcaptor one, because they took the same characters, but they were older in the Tsubasa one, and it was a completely different universe. It's just like, yeah, taking characters and then putting it into a different universe, so it's not related at all to the first series. Yeah. So, like, those obviously are two separate series, but with Sword Art, I don't know. I mean, like, between 1 and 2, there wasn't actually that much time that elapsed, right? It was just like they were still in school, like that school age. It wasn't like 5 years had passed by. I don't know. It's the wrong color. I chose an orange color. It's also the wrong angle too, I think. And this is why I have it on a separate layer. There? Sure. Okay. There's another. Okay, is it gonna be a situation of like Pokemon or Digimon where you have the overarching universe, but then you have different characters? That sort of thing? Where it's not exactly seasons, but it's still seasons because it's still Pokemon, that sort of thing? This part goes up to here. Here. Okay. Let's go that over here. Nope. And then it goes to like a green over here. Not that you can really tell. Elfim Online, Gangale. Probably saying that wrong. Alternate story. Interesting. I'll have to look that up. I should have gone to bed 20 minutes ago. Bingo. Bingo. Go to bed. Even though I know you're still gonna be awake, at least get to bed. shouldn't have work tomorrow, but I'm gonna cover the first half of someone's shift. Just remembered. Oh, is it a morning shift? Morning shifts suck. No, actually, morning shifts are pretty chill most of the time. I'll go to sleep by midnight. Ugh. Or I could just end the stream in 6 minutes. Go 2.5 hours tonight. Luckily, you have the next 2 days off. Congratulations, Waffle. On the 2 days off, like an actual weekend. I did 2, but not anymore. Actually, why am I crying? I need the hours. I mean, like, you get 1.5 days, Mango. Yeah, my actual weekends are packed full of work. Yeah, I totally get that, Waffle. It's like, weekends aren't weekends anymore. Tingle. A Toto Skelly. Hello. You know, once we reach 75 tingles, whoever does that one, I'll do something special. So in Cantonese, you have younger brother and older brother. Well, in Japanese too, I think. I'd have to look it up. Yeah, okay. So it's like you have older brother, younger brother, older sister, younger sister, and then it just kind of gets more complicated the further out of your family that you go. It's written the same way. The kanji and Chinese symbols for younger brother is actually written the same way. I don't know if that answers your question, Captain Scully. But younger brother in Cantonese is Dai Dai. And in Japanese it's Ototo Chan. I think. Let's look it up. I took Japanese, I swear. Japanese little brother. Japanese words, honorifics, and familiar titles. Yeah, I think Ototo-chan is very cutesy. 30 would be in a minute. I could keep going till midnight, but we have to go grocery shopping. But we still could go at midnight because it's open 24/7. Night Owl, do you want to go now or later for grocery shopping? I'll go for a few more minutes here. Let me just go ahead and save this. 10 minutes? Okay. File, save. Quick, end it now. Yeah, I'm gonna stop trying for tonight. What? Mango? I'm like, what are you saying? Your phone is a perv. No, you're not. Your phone. Go for sexiness! Woo! Type, sorry. See, I have the swipe feature on my phone. I do too. Android, right? And it's like, I can type words just by swiping from letter to letter. Yeah, I understand. I do that too. So, how many times have you typed sexiness then? Because it's like auto. No, but it's like it predictive text, right? So how many times? But I thought you were bad. That's what they all say. Behind these glasses, I'm crying. Excuse me. Yawns. Yawns. Alright, let's see. Choo 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 choo. Choo choo choo. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna call it here, guys. But... Nope, sorry, guys. Whew. We are going to visit Pearl. Are you playing Apex? You are not, but you're playing something. Alright. Boop. Oh, did you hear that? Wait. Do I have my... Sorry, guys. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna call it here, guys. Thanks for hanging out and everything. Thank you, thank you. We're gonna go over to Pearl's stream and surprise him. But yeah, good night everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Say hi to Pearl, he's really cool. He's not playing Apex, but he is playing something and I'm not too sure, but it looks pretty cool too. Good night, Waffle. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you, thank you. Good night, everyone. Thank you. Good night, good night, good night.